The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Umayu versus King Cheese in the Nilfgaard Mirror. To start it off, we got Imperial Formation, Siri Dash Madak up against Imposter Spies. Curious to see what the plan is around 1 for Umayo here. I feel like that's the big issue that I always have when I try decks like this, is when it gets to long round 3 and you get to do your operator shenanigans, the deck looks pretty sweet. But until you get to that point, it's pretty sketchy. He has the 2 deck pools to help smooth out round 1 a bit, but the deck does have a lot of golds that are kind of weird to play into round 1, like Usurper, like Joachim, Prince Willem. But he's on the blue coin. Let's see how he decides to start here. He could commit the Ramen. He's bouncing over every card in his hand except the Ramen, though. So maybe just a Nausicaa Sergeant? Yeah, just a Nausicaa Sergeant. I have the issue where the entire tournament can't work. As long as you stick to running single LM, whole tournament shouldn't break. Swiss is still completely broken, as far as I know. Now we got the Ramen coming down, playing an Enforcer into round 1. Got 2 armor, keeping it alive through bombs. This Swiss, it's just a way of running tournaments where it tries to match you with players that have the same number of wins as you, and people can keep playing when they have losses. It's the way most larger tournaments are run. Single limb is usually reserved for the tail end of the bracket. Infern's managing to get his Letho copy off. But Umi with a pretty nice lead here. Up 23 points over Mr. Cheese. Sir Cheese? Is royalty the cheese? I'll have to ask Infern's. His Majesty. There we go. The dog, of course, coming out of the deck when he is least needed, as always. Hey.
Any Aguilock fans in the house?
I don't know what Hagelock is. I can Google it. Underscore. Thanks, dude. Why can't I Google it? Please let me copy. Oh my god, please. Please. Okay. Just type it. I can't type it. AGA. Oh, band. I'll check it out later. Thanks for the suggestion. So Umiyu getting his long round, but the bombs will be pretty good at cleaning up enforcers before they get too crazy. Nope, no seditious aristocrats. All in on the enforcers. Hop a Samum over to Umiyu, and he yoinks Alba. That's sort of nice. Don't know if it'll be worth keeping, but could be worse. Nocturne is queued. So what's missing here? He has Roderick Willem, which deterministically gets him Brothens and Joachim. Or are we just gonna immediately go... I guess you might be able to play one of the Enforcers first?
Yield and save me some time.
On the off chance that it lives. The operator gives it a charge. Chezzy? No, it's Inference. Dash against the Imposter deck. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be getting Impostered, so... There's the Maddox. Operator coming out for the Enforcer. And leader on the Enforcer. Charges. Just throw him at the dash, or you're expecting to invo it? Or both. Just know your opponent's gonna spend some time buffing it. Positive dash invo it with Joachim. Yep, it's very possible. Oh wait, you want to imposter dash too. Never mind. Never mind, you're going crazy. I missed that part. So will there be an answer? Yeah, he does decide that it is important enough to prevent his opponent from drawing a card. Takes the invo on the dash. Sets up the Joachim to pull it out. Now I should be able to just kill this Enforcer with Bomb plus the Cataclysm damage. Does appear to be the line. Oh. Well, that can happen too. Yeah, impressive is the correct reaction to have there. Will it matter though? It does not appear like it does. Just taking the opportunity to play the other Enforcer onto the melee row. Where does Secret Dash get all 5 times? Yeah, we're all lucky sometimes. Gwent's out of 10. The Enforcer dies. Enemy is still with an Enforcer in play. Now, he probably wants to... I mean, he wants to Brothens, but then, yeah. But if he Brothenses, then he can't guarantee Joachim for the dash. Also, he has to dash this turn. 2 charges. Where do they go? Images the Joachim to respect to Purify, and just throws a point over at the other Enforcer. King Cheese puts down the ball, threatens the Siri Dash. Now what do you do? Oh, last charge for Mr. Cheese. Just mill him for Brothens so that you can coup the Joachim. Like, you've got no answer to the ball.
I'll show my mother she's wrong.
Maybe you can fill his rows somehow.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
So Roderick will be full procking. it is. Roderick into Joachim into probably Viper Witcher Mentor, because that's just the way cards work. No, it's a Van Morla winner. Now... Huh. You could... I mean, it's 62 to 20. Did I scam a song request? Oh, my bad. I'll get it up. Yeah, the bombs are real rough for this deck. You're trying to stick 4 power engines with no way to buff them, and bombs are very efficient answers. Hey, Gyarados. You could fill his row with the... Okay, you go... You play Usurper here. No, don't... No! No! There was vaguely a plan! I don't know if it would have won, but it was a plan.
Mashed potatoes with thick gravy.
No triggers Maddox. Oh, true, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just super over. Super over.
Enough! Let us finish this. I'll sleep on my chain. What is this ridiculous law he's devised? Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Solid BM. Solid BM. Knowing there's no gold left, putting Roach on top. Also, even if the points did come out, it wouldn't have mattered. Inference's BM is on point this tournament. Doing a real good job there. What's BM? Bad manner. Just unnecessary plays. Basically, the game is over, and Inference is just styling on him. King Cheese's shield wall against the Vi. Be very low on consumes Vi. That's it. It's very low on consumes. Is there a punish for leaving a Vi in play? There's no lock. There's no heat wave. So he can use Endrega Warrior as a Vi consume. He sort of just squeezes in an extra tutor for free. Duel? Duel doesn't matter. If you duel Vi, it still goes to the graveyard, goes back into the deck.
Oh, I sense trouble.
You have an answer for Dash? I would imagine not. Nope. Is he ruining Devotion? He's only playing Veraxis as a Devotion card. Deck has other options. Also gets to play Gwen. Gwen's nice for a few reasons. Gwen gets you both of your nice round 1 cards. Gets you the Siri Dash, or it gets you the Griffin Witcher. bothering with the skull. That's the nice thing about open deck lists. You just, you know what you gotta play around, and you don't play around more than what you need to. Goes both ways too. If you don't want to let your opponent greed stuff like that, then you can put some bits of removal into your deck that make them respect it. Looking like a pretty good round one here for King Cheese. Dash gonna be resolving. Got a lot of reach with the Griffin Witcher. I mean, kind of is standard shield wall with Siri, but not playing Karak Marine. Dash resolves, the coin flip has been flipped. Just get a Winnie Sergeant up the Anna this turn. Nope, just puts it ranged. We're gonna put Dash into all his lists, yeah. He did. He's fully role-playing as King Ches. Quacks pulls Anses. That's sort of rough. Don't really want to lose that one. I guess it was guaranteed to lose that one. Still have Selkirk for Axis. Pulls down the Slizzard. Anna online. Griffin Witcher is gonna be going off soon. Gonna start getting pretty hard for Umio to contest here. King Cheese still with the amphibious assault inside the Natalis. Yeah, Umio just passes. Going into a long round. This is the type of game Shield Wall's looking for. With no Andrega Larvas in the deck, though. Not even a whole lot of super low tempo things you want to force out, sort of Necker. You can tempo, just tempo your AA here. Try to get your card. You can get to save the Natalis. Yep. How big is the Vi? Vi is a 13. But who wants to get his card? We'll have to play the Vi. And use a leader charge. Not free at all. Is King Cheese happy with that? We're just gonna go to round 3, play the 10v10. Or will he try for more? Defender. Knowing that that's not gonna be super important later on. Every card that he plays is making his round 3 Viso a little bit worse. But this forces a consumer out of Umiyu. So now both Slizzards gone. There are 2 Barbagazis and an Andrega Warrior remaining, alongside 1 leader charge. Pretty tight play. Those mini pushes against Vi tend to be really good. Mostly because you're forcing out stuff like Andrega Larva, you're forcing out like their Haunt sometimes. But even just like getting Slizzards can be big. Especially when you know their list is low on consumes. Oh, are there still both Andrega Warriors left? I did not count those. Yeah. Those are still there. So there's Vi. So let's count the Vi's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there are plenty of consumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mighty Mulligan to Talus and not AA. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. The boat this turn. AA is going to have to get Selkirk. That feels kind of bad. I'm missing the Tridem too.
Do not make me beg.
Mata not giving him the Tridem. Tridem's more value than Cell with Firaxis in hand? I don't think so.
Left, right, left, right.
Bit of a break for the final. You've got until this game ends. If you need like a couple minutes, you'll get 10 minutes before you're forced to ban.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
There's another Vi, and just gets to leave that in play. Can consume that with whatever he wants to.
Today I'm mercenary. Tomorrow I'll be king.
Choosing to not click on the boat. Is row space a concern? When are we playing the AA? Are we gonna play the siege support first? You can get buffs onto the Selkirk from the drummer as well.
Trouble approaches.
Still not clicking the boat. This might be extended BM.
Sometimes submission is a virtue.
Stacking on one huge unit. Yeah, maybe. He could have gone tall enough if these were next to each other, though. There's one Vi left. 52 is not big enough. But he could have maybe denied 2 good duels. Well, there's only one shield, right? So there's not 2 good duels.
Dogs have no honor.
Except he could duel the Vi. There's the forktail. Pretty sure Inference has got this very cleanly. As long as he's able to click on all of his things. He should probably start clicking on this Viso. I'm a little scared for him. Viso is kind of slow. He has to take a lot of game actions. Okay, he's on it. He's on it. He's going fast. Yeah, no problem. He knows how to click. Infern's the APM master. Exactly enough to just duel the Vi. Clean win. Not even close to roping out. Let's go! King Cheese against Griffith in the finals. Hidden Cash up against Carapace. I no longer have to fill. Both players sculpt in their hands. Griffith picking up an Azrael. He's just gonna immediately kick that back. Yep. Fills are the best part. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You don't watch your viewer count tumble as you try to fill dead air. Hey, I'm scared too. Cheese with the poisons. Leader charge, purify. All these things could happen. Oh, Griffith playing Ice Trolls. Playing Ice Trolls instead of Wildland Hounds. Yeah, also can just use the TA. That also works. 23-0. King Cheese was complaining before the series that his remaining decks after the bans did not have anything to do on Red Coin. He was not happy with being shown that he was going to be playing Red Coin twice in the series. Anyway, Von Hurst coming down, Boat coming out of the deck, 9-23. There's some thinning that he can play. Got a Sol that he might want to get down. Griffith with the Ice Troll. Doesn't grow the turn it comes down. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Putting on the back row, which prevents him from A-rushing the Yigern, would force the A-rush to go onto the Beast. I might just not be planning to play the A-rush this round. Anyway, Ice Troll, pretty trivially online here. Currently getting more engine value per turn than Mr. Cheese. 2 per turn from the Von Hurst versus 3 per turn. One poison in hand for Cheese. Not going to be able to poison the Hound. And in general, just not super exciting to have against Carapace. Could just play it for bleed. Can't imagine he wants to give up round control to the Siri Dash deck. Though he is a Siri Dash deck himself. Maybe we'll see some dueling Siri Dashes. Any spicy decks so far? The spiciest decks are right here in the final. Gathers data from my tournaments and from the open qualifiers. Only the top 16s of the open qualifiers, because there's no tournament page for Swiss, but...
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
42-22. Kelly takes round 1. Now, you can use Boat to try to make Kelly not burn relevant things every turn. There's Invigorate as well. Yeah, it also has a really low play rate. I might filter out some really low play rate archetypes, but for now, I feel like just including more decks is fine. The presentation of it all is definitely not final, but I wanted to get that pushed up. Get some feedback on it. Regis in the finals. Regis in the finals. Siri Dash Skellige in the finals. Siri Dash Syndicate in the finals. Yeah, Boat getting removed from the game by the squirrel. None of that gonna be happening to block the Kelly. Griffith is missing his dash here.
These marvels, they dazzle. Oh.
Just Wrath take out the Saul. That's that he can wait. Takes the Maxi first. So he's not drawing Cave Troll, but I think there was a Neuromancy dash in the top 5. I might have shuffled that, I'm not sure. I didn't see the bottom row either.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I think he would have been missing Ozrel, Defender, Regis, Heatwave. But I might have just looked at that wrong. It flashed by pretty quick. Wrath takes out the Saul. 9 to 24. King Cheese on max coins. Probably gonna see... He's got a Spender in play. Can do a lot of things. Just play the Imke. Spend twice on the Urchins, but the 4 still plays around Red Haze. And then you can spend more on Jackal.
Are all lessons more inspiring?
Spends a bunch. So that one plays into the Red Haze. Played around... I'm not even sure. I guess like Northern Wind killing the Spender, but does he just really not want to play Sea Jackal? It's over the Passiflora. Only one Blind Eye in hand, but would probably force the pass. I can't imagine he feels good about playing it though. Yeah, let's play it.
You got a sea beast swimming in them branches.
King Cheese gets out. Going around 3. He's got Adriano, Jacques, Azar, Siridash as reasonable cards. Griffith still with a lot. He still has Kelly, still has his own dash, still has Regis Higher Vampire. Still has his Ozrel. Still has his own Defender. Still has his Heatwave. This budget Chezzy? Nah. Just someone who looks up to Chezzy. One of these hands looks substantially better than the other.
Yield and save me some time.
You can poison your own units. That's sort of cool. There are 3 poisons. Maybe there's a universe where... No, there's not really. The Siridash comes down next. It's the last turn Siridash can come down.
Exploitation. Now try the alchemist.
Adriano no spend, respecting the Kelly. Hey, Android.
Your deepest, darkest dreams.
Ow.
I can make them real.
I'm just not going for the dash. Just play it on 5 for it to resolve, right? That's how that works. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you draw after the yeah.
Except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Also, the poisons kind of get to do something now.
Talked enough.
Will it matter? Will it matter? So he poisons, you go leader charge pact. Then he poisons a 5. And there's still Oswald Kelly. Can't Veil Siri. Oh, that's true too. You can't even Veil Siri anymore. I wasn't even considering that. So the Siri that wasn't going to resolve isn't going to resolve. Oh no. Oh no, he panicked. Does that change anything? 21, you have 7 coins. Kelly comes down here, eats a 3. Hopefully the right 3. It always gets burned next turn anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Just not a good enough hand for King Cheese. Fucked up. You spend round 2. I thought you were going to take a very different line with the MK and the Jackal. Oh, yeah, that too. That too. I assumed that was some kind of next level mind game to try to bait the pass. I guess not. Just Pepega. Nope, no delay. Yep, deck lists are open. You can see all the deck lists in the participant tab of the tournament. They'll be up on Data Driven Gaming shortly after the stream ends. Bring up deck lists again. Wait, MTGA. I played it a little bit when it first came out. I could consider playing it. Historic looks kind of cool. I've never liked Standard, so that being the only format was kind of the deal breaker for me. But now it's just like I don't really want to get invested in another card game. Commander's where it's at. I liked Modern and Legacy. Commander's fun, like on the kitchen table. Don't know if I'd ever enjoy playing Commander online. I have a what was it? Titania deck that I threw together right before the pandemic. I never actually got to play it. Like, I bought a Gaia's Cradle and everything. Played 0 games despite owning the deck for over a year.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Heatwave takes out King Cheese's dash. You get a Commander, haven't looked back since. Yeah, Commander just doesn't It's a pretty bad format to take seriously. Like, to try to play competitively. And when I played Magic, I was always pretty spiky about it. So I never really got into Commander.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Again and again and
Jeez, Siri Dash in all factions. Yep, he brought 3 Siri Dash decks. Menu, click on your username. Yeah, it's probably thinking that you're clicking on the news sidebar. All those things sound like outcomes of clicking on the news sidebar. It's always loaded a little weird.
Should've listened to me, old lady.
So King Cheese was saying that his biggest issue in the series was that none of his decks were for red coin. So if he fails to win the blue coin game as well, then just a clean win for Mr. Griffith.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
Hold on to that Griffin Witcher. I like to play with the TA next turn. Just making sure that it gets one big shot off. I'm just gonna put it range to play around Matic anyway. Then
Sword finishes him off.
may as well. As he kills the Matic anyway.
Don't give up easy, do you?
Just a little punished. Just a little bit.
My heart holds no forgiveness of
So
traitors.
sword in hand.
So what? He can go. He can play as AA here.
The ape men into the sea.
Temeria has yet to speak its
What
last.
does he want? Just get Wendy Knight. Just get Wendy Knight.
Scare and scatter the lots.
22-33. King Cheese getting +3 a turn with the Griffin Witcher. We're in a bit of a weird spot. Choosing to give the round over to Inferns. I think Verno Aileron. Yeah, I mean, he still has Gezeras, he still has Feign Death. Still has the part of the elf payoff that rewards you for having a lot of elves. Just, loses the swarmy side. In the longer round, it's less important to have the Renacial than it is to have the ones that scale off the number of Dorbs a little bit better.
Await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Yeah, Aileron's pretty big. Definitely pretty hard to fight Griffin Witcher TA. Card represents a lot of value on blue coin.
A coat of arms is nothing you choose. Dare not
She's
mock
leading
mine.
on the defender. He could... Okay. This removes the shield. And then you can making a bomb it.
Sometimes the price is too damn high.
Shield the Viso. Shields the defender. So one shield left. The shield can be for the Anses. Making a bomb with the Donamir to melee. No Siege Ladder in the list. Not gonna be seeing that moved back. Shield did get to play for nice 4 extra value. Or I guess 2 extra value if you Don't expect this armor to get damaged later. Wasting leader? I wouldn't really say leader was wasted. What does he need the leader for? Now he pivots to just playing in the melee row. Imagine he's just throwing down the Trident now. AA first. AA gets Selkirk? Sure.
These dogs have no honor.
Where's Tortoise? He was here earlier. He walked away. Nope. Not played any Dark Souls. Just like the music. Shield playing for some extra value there too, knowing that there's not going to be anything tall. The extra points on the duels doesn't really matter. None of these charges are wasted. All of these charges are better than they would have been on the duel unit. Stays there, takes out the 4. So Yavin, Gizras remaining. Weighs the Gizras. Kill the Gizras. Kill this thing. Make the Yavin worse. Yavin plays for nowhere near enough. And Inference takes game 2 as we go into game number 3. Two charges traded for a card. Yeah, each of the charges was great. One of the charges denied 4 damage from making a bomb. One denied 3 from Dancing Star. Just like 8 full removal cards. And then 8 the Waylay from the Feign Death. Like, all those charges were really good. Tight play from Inferns, taking out game 2. Just waiting for the 3rd invite. Assuming we get it. Wait. What is... Yeah, we got the invite. I don't know why we're getting an invite. But we... Well, tournament's not finished. Thanks, tournament mode. Anyway, King Cheese against Griffith. Game 3 of the finals. Incredible. Incredible. Kicks the Madoc. Kicks the Jacques. So Griffith with a bunch of bombs. King Cheese with his poisons. And some spenders. Tournament's best of 3.
Uh-oh.
Think long and hard.
But yeah, Tortoise is not there. I mean, I'm glad that it sent out invites, but it is kind of weird that it's not filling out the bracket.
And now I shall break you.
And that it thinks the tournament is over already. It's a little concerning. But hey. we've got a game. It's all basically working. Score is currently 1-1. We're in game number 3. The MK bomb finishes it off. Matic coming out to the right row too. And Cheese going up to 9 coins, getting ready to pull out the boat. Plays the saw.
I admire the beautiful. What can I say?
And the saw's gonna live. No answer to this one. Boat gets banished. But Zero Raiders. Oh, he has both Zero Raiders in hand. That's unfortunate. Zero Raiders do not tempo ahead. Sea Jackal can tempo ahead.
Shame to let this beauty go to waste.
Man, these double Zero Raiders are so sad. Ugh, ruining everything. Just having an 8-point tempo play would be so nice right now. Just urchins. Urchins to stay on the Sol. To reveal kill the urchins? You probably don't care that much about saving the Azar. Trying to snipe the Jackal.
Shite. Map's upside down.
Now watch just what a lass from Skeleton do.
Doesn't spend, stays on max Sol value. Wins on even. King Cheese looking good. King Cheese looking good. Committed Sol MK against, I guess, nothing really, but it's the win on even. Takes the Jackal. So what is this gonna be? Do you push? He does still have all the elf golds. Definitely see you wanting to just jam in the passy here. Nope, goes for the dash.
Don't make me laugh.
Let us sing the song of steel.
He was Czar. Huh. That's pretty good. So now, Swordmaster Ping Scarab to reveal either mode. Dealing 2 to the Scarabs either way. I guess it also deals 1 to the dash, which lets the Making a Bomb kill it. So then you go to reveal ranged, lacerate everything, the Scarab dies. Swordmaster pings the Scarab next turn, and you get to Making a Bomb the dash.
Don't budge.
But he knows Making a Bomb is the only... Oh, that's broken. This is broken. What do you even do here? This is over. King Cheese. King Cheese with the slaughter. 2 card advantage in round 3. Gets the Aileron pulled, forced out the Feign Death. Still has his own scenario. He's a Heatwave Dancer, but that's still a rough trade, especially down 2 cards. picks up the Sewer Raider again. Remembers to mulligan it. That might be the first time that we've seen a Siri Dash resolved for King Cheese this tournament. Heatwave takes out the Passiflora, but still not the best trade. Is there an answer to Gizros? It shouldn't matter, right? Right?
Consider this my
Interested in some easy coin?
Poison? Yeah, I guess kinda. Could poison it.
It's been a long, hard road, hasn't it?
24-17. Still 2-card advantage, though. Still leader available for Griffiad.
Aaron has shown us the way. For the daisy of the valley!
Here's the Gizras.
To play with my prey, I enjoy that.
Can go poison, poison. That's what he's doing. Yeah. And here's the poison. Bit of a slow way to deal with it, but
Nose, mouth,
should be good enough. Gizras moves melee. Gets +2. Dies to the next poison.
Dead human.
King Cheese looking like he is going to take this pretty handily.
Send him free.
How many sweet rolls could I get for a dime?
Not the best BM. Spending on Seductress. I've seen better. He can do better. But Inferns taking it down.